Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to make a bunch of MT in 2K. As you can see, I have over 200,000 MT. I've only been playing the game for 3 days. It's going to be my 4th day by the time this video goes up. Make sure you like and subscribe. Help me 250 subs. I'm very close to hitting it. And I apologize if my voice, sounds a little different throughout the video. I just got my braces put in and my teeth are hurting me. So I apologize for that. But let's just get right into the method. Now, the first method is just for the people, just in case you don't have any MT and you haven't been playing the game. This is for those. Don't worry, stick around if you have MT. I'm going to show. This video is for everybody, really. Now, first things first, make sure you play the offline game modes if you haven't. Now, there's an easy way to do it. If you have a decent team, you can just use player lock, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. Just come to a player or a position lock, and then press L3 on whatever position you want to lock. And usually I recommend the shooting guard. And all you do is just stand AFK and come back and see how your team is doing. That's how you play offline game modes. Very easy. So I do recommend that because you're able to get a bunch of badges from domination and things like that. And that actually kind of goes into my next method. If you've played any bit of the game, you have a lot of stuff in your collection that you need to sell. Check your court floors. Sometimes there'll be a court floor that you might have that you didn't know had value. As you can see, some of these floors are like 3,000 MT, 4,000 MT. So if you have some of these, make sure you sell them. And honestly, you could, maybe you just go through and keep checking these just in case one of the snipes pops up. Maybe you end up getting a snipe on these, which is very possible. It's not like impossible or anything, but make sure you sell these floors just in case, you don't have any MT. Always check your prices. Now, actually, out of everything in your collection, the one thing you do not want to sell are your shoe boosts, and I'll show you why in the end of the video. But your badges, make sure you sell them. Your gold badges will always have a lot of value at the beginning of the year, so make sure you search every single gold badge individually. Do not put them in the exchange for the Hall of Fame. Don't do that. That exchange never goes away. So you can do that 3 months from now, 4 months from now. Don't do that now because badges have a lot of value right now, especially gold tier. So please sell your gold tier badges. Now, same thing with all these, and if you're really desperate for MT, make sure you quick sell your injury cards. They do take a little bit of time, so I'm not going to do it, but that's what you can do. Same thing with uniforms. If you have uniforms, check every single one of them. They sometimes have a lot of value and sell them. Try not to quick sell many items. Always try to auction everything off. You're better off. Now, shoes. Do not quick sell your shoes. Grind them and hold on to them. Now, I'll show you guys a method with shoes in a little bit, which is actually the best method in the game. But secondly, or I don't know what method this is, but evolution players, evolving players to make MT. Now, usually the evos are in shade ofs. I don't know if they've added any evos somewhere else that are auctionable, I guess you could say. But the shades of players, 100% worth it. I'm going to tell you which ones to do and which ones not to do. Jeremy Sokan, the only reason I have him is for clutch time offline, so I don't play as many good players, I guess you could say, but not worth the evil. He takes too long. Mark Williams, Jaden Ivey, the best bet. That's how you'll make your bread and money. That's what makes you that's what will make you MT. Each of them will make you about 6,000-7,000 MT once you grind them and evolve them fully. This guy is a little bit different because his grind is actually really hard. But the best way you can do this is you can buy the ruby or the sapphire and then grind into diamond, but I recommend you buy the ruby, evolve him to amethyst, and then sell him, because that's how you still make about 5,000-6,000 MT. Now I just bit sniped that card, so that's actually my next method I'm going to show you guys. What are the odds that I would get that in an order? Bit sniping. Now you can do this with any player and card in the game technically, but I recommend the lower tier cards because you can do X's and bulk amount. So as you can see, gold players right now are going for 900 MT, and they will sell. They might take 20-30 minutes, but they might take 2 hours, but they will sell at 900 MT. So what you can do is bid snipe them for, I don't know, 650, 750 MT. Keep in mind this is a very active MT method, so you might not be able to make a lot of MT. And if that's the case, if someone's been bidding on them, all you got to do is scroll for about, I don't know, to the 30-minute mark, 40-minute mark, whatever, and then start bidding again, because at that point, the person probably ran out of bids. As you can see, now all these are clear. and 30 minutes from now they'll finish, and if I win them, I can win them for 600 or 750 MT. Either way, I still make profit. So make sure you do that, by the way. One of the easiest methods. You can actually combine this with playing any game modes you have to play. Maybe you have to do triple threat offline games or online games or whatever. You can bid on a bunch of cards, play the games, come back, collect your bids, auction them off, make a little extra MT, and keep playing the game. That's actually a great method because it gives you a mental break. Just a little side note, that's a great method. Now, speaking of another bid sniping method, badges. You can do this with bronze, and bronzes are actually pretty effective because they sell for about 500 MT. I think maybe they might be a little bit more, but they're about 500, 550 MT. I'm actually gonna buy that because I think that badge is gonna be pretty useful soon enough for me at least. But as you can see, bronzes are going for 600 MT. Wow, they actually went up in value. It's pretty cool to see. They'll sell for 600. They'll take a while. Remember, it's okay to wait for your card to sell. You don't have to sell them instantly. Just remember that. But you can bid, 400 MT or whatever on these cards. As you can see, someone's already bidding 400 MT. But you can bid on a bunch of them. You can bid literally on 100 of them, 200 of them. And this is what I used to do in 2K22. 2K21 actually. This is what I used to do in 2K21, and I made over 1,000,000 MT because I would constantly win badges that were going for 3,000, 4,000 MT, and I would get them for 250. So I would bid on I don't know, 200 cards, wake up, sell them, and make 70, 80,000 MT from that, which was pretty elite. I don't know how effective it is with bronze badges, but the one you want to target is golds. Golds are selling for so much right now. They sell for like 1,000 minimum, which is what you want to bid. As you can see, someone's bidding 1,000 minimum. So that is a great method to work on, to tell you the truth. A great method. As you can see, 1,050. So target those badges, gold badges and bronze badges. Usually you want to avoid silvers. Just every year, that's just the way it is with 2K. Now it's time for the bread and money. The bread and butter, the best method in the game. Hey, wow, I actually ended up winning some of these. Let me send these to my collection so I don't forget. I actually bought this one for 1,500 while I was checking the collections. I had to re-record this video like 20 times, so that's why. Oh, I just sent it to my auction. But I was selling for 2,000 MT. As you can see, I won all these. I bid 750 MT. And I ended up winning them. I did not win any of these, but it's alright. Okay, I'm going to sell them once I grind them. Now, you will get outbid on a bunch of them, but before I do, let me just grab the last floor that I had so I can show you guys how effective it is. As you can see, there's none for 2,000, 2,500, so I'm actually going to sell it probably for 3,000. Nah, maybe not 3,000, but 2,750. I bought it for 1,500 because I was looking through the collection. So again, that method works. It's quite crazy. I don't think that's ever been a thing in 2K, but it is this year, so I really appreciate it. Alright, the final and the best method in the game, and the reason you should never sell your shoe boosts. Matter of fact, you should be buying shoe boosts. And I'm not even lying about this, and I'll show you what I mean by this. You can buy shoe boosts, gold shoe boosts for 250, and I'll literally do this on like live right now. I'm going to buy 5 of them, which is 1,250 MT. So remember that. I'll buy 5 of them, 1,250 MT. There's 3, 4, 5. That's all you need. Secondly, you want to buy the shoe colorways, and I would always use Nikes. I don't think anything else is worse besides Nikes, which are going for about 500 MT. Yeah, they're going for 500 MT. Wait, let me check if they're bid sniping. Always want to check just in case there's some bid snipes up. But they're going for 500 MT. Now, for one shoe, it's going to cost 1,250 for the shoe boost, 500 for the shoe colorway. You put that together, that is 1,750. And as you can see, and I think you guys noticed this because you guys are really smart. I know for a fact everyone that watches this video is smart because people are smart. But they're 2,250 MT. That literally just made me, and let's see, after taxes, made me an easy 200 MT. Now, this is low, by the way. I sold these just randomly, and I literally just threw them up for a random price, and I ended up making MT. Now, the beginning of the year, the market's a little weird right now. I don't actually know how much diamond shoes go for. So they might go for 2,500, 600 MT, but you always got to make sure you check the market. But usually you're never gonna buy. Now that being said, I know I said you spend 1,250 MT on your shoe boost. Usually, just by playing the game, you'll never buy shoe boosts. You're always gonna have a bunch of them to put on your shoes. Like I have literally 54. That's enough for 10 shoes. 10 shoes that I can buy for 500 MT. That's 5,000 MT, and I'm gonna be making 1,550 per shoe. That means I'm making 15,000 MT just from playing domination and having these shoe boosts from reward packs. And keep in mind, I haven't opened everything. I have a bunch of unopened packs in here that will give me a bunch of shoe boosts. So, yes, the diamond shoe boost method and the diamond shoes method is still the absolute best method in the entire game. Like, I'm not even joking about that. Like, it's pretty insane. One of the methods, one little tip, you can put it up for a little bit more and put it for 12 hours. And usually they will sell. I've had it like that every year, where they, for some reason, end up selling, even though you overprice them, just because there's enough time for the market to, I guess, refresh or restart or whatever, or change in value, or the market to go up or down, whatever. And you'll usually be able to sell them for the 12-hour mark, even if you overprice them a little bit. That's just a little bonus method for the people that stuck around. Now, I'm going to put these up as well, but I'm going to show you that the gold badge method also works. So let's look up Fearless Finisher and Mismatch Expert Gold. Which, keep in mind, I won these for what? 950 MT or something like that? So let's look it up. Fearless Finisher and Mismatch Expert. Okay, Fearless Finisher. 1,900 MT. Probably a little bit over 1,000. Yep. I made a bunch of profit on this one. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of methods to make MT. You just got to know how to work the market. I know it sucks because every year most YouTubers do the same methods. And I'm glad for that because this is a method that most people don't touch. So I make MT. Other people might not, but I make MT. Now, I don't get any views for it, but it's cool, you know. At least I enjoy playing my team, so it's alright. Shout out to other YouTubers, because there's some YouTubers that are very good at working the market that I've learned so many methods from. I can't snipe, personally. My internet's like delayed or whatever, so that's why I don't snipe. But that is a great method if you are able to snipe. If you have great internet connection, you definitely will be able to snipe. I know. I hope no one thinks I'm taking shots at people. I'm not. I'm just. I'm in a little bit of pain. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. My teeth are really hurting me. So I want to end this video already, but I want to show you guys that I'm not lying about these methods, that these actually are pretty good. Again, I'm going to use the 12-hour method with the badge, just because I don't want to undervalue it. I want to make my MT. So, there you go. Now, depending on when I upload this, I might show you guys me selling all these cards right here. So, I might do that. As you can see, the Airform Pod, yeah, they sold for 2,500. So, especially right now with diamond shoes being 500 MT, I would recommend you go buy 20, 30 of them. Maybe you should buy 100 of them. If you buy 100 shoes for 500 MT, that's 50,000 MT. Let's just say you buy that and you just hold on to them for the whole year, every so often, whenever you get enough shoe boosts from packs and from playing triple threat offline, online, whatever, you just slowly put them up. That's what I'm gonna do. And it's not going to seem pretty logical now, but whenever I, 10 times my MT, 10 times whatever I bought him for, then it will be worth it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe because, well, it was a little bit of a grind. It took a while to make this video. I had to re-record it maybe 6 or 7 times. And, yeah, it kind of sucks when that happens, by the way. But that's just the way YouTube works with, you want to make the content proper for people. So, but I really want to end this video already. I'm just so fixated on putting all these up on video so you guys know that this works and I'm not lying. Like, I hope you guys believe me because I'm not lying. These are my methods. I've always used them and they're very effective. So make sure you guys use these methods. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Goodbye, and I hope you guys enjoy the outro. Alright, so I end my videos like this every single time. Just remember,
that Jesus Christ died for your sins, paid for all your sins with his own blood, and all you have to do is trust in him that you may be saved. The moment you trust in what he did for you instead of what you do for yourself to get to heaven, you'll be sealed for heaven. So in other words, don't trust in your own works, but trust in the works of his. God bless you. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever video it was. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.